Geek Cross. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back, a couple of days late, sorry, with a comeback reaction to a group we don't get to react to a lot on this channel, and we'll be watching BTS's new song, Butter.
Yes, so like Peyton said, BTS 방탄소년단 is back with a new release called Butter. We are clearly a little bit late with this, sorry. Y'all know, if you follow our channel, how busy we get on Fridays. We're here now, and obviously we have watched the teaser, know a little bit of what to expect, and let's just go.
This is so weird.
Oh my god, the intro's different, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this one all in English too?
Well, that would actually make sense for when it released.
Yeah, it is, I think.
It's so funny because they're like suits, black and white, like all cool, but their facials are so silly.
Now it's colorful. I had been wondering, like, oh, is this all gonna be in black and white? Does he have rainbow hair?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait.
The pancakes.
Oh! I like the run. The run was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw you.
Sorry. This is very retro-y.
All the personality in their dancing, oh my gosh.
Aww. Wait, what is? Oh, it says
cute.
army.
Yeah, that was really cute.
I was like, it has to say something. Okay, I was gonna say RM hasn't had a part yet. Is that it?
Did he just eat butter? Like straight butter?
By itself?
Oh, chill, why?
I cannot do that. Oh, but the song is short. It's already over.
Yeah. But it's yellow. I never know how to start my comments. Let's just jump right in. Alright, so I kind of wanted to say this during the reaction, but I was like, is this gonna sound stupid because it's so obvious? But now that I have some more time, I can explain it a little better. But it's really smooth. Like, it's really smooth. And that makes a lot of sense because of the concept and like what they're saying in the lyrics and like the whole butter thing. When I say smooth, I mean smooth in a couple of ways. So obviously it's very smooth and like the execution of the dance. There's not a lot of hard accents in it from what I could see. It's really rounded and every move sort of like flows well into the next one and it connects really smoothly. And that's not to say that there are no accents in it because there are some, especially in the chorus, like on the beats, there's these steps they do where they sort of like pull their foot up and there's an accent to it, but it's not super punchy. Like there's still a sort of like roundness to it that keeps it from being like abrupt, and that really keeps the smooth, like, sort of flow in the dance. But yeah, like, one thing I was actually thinking, like, an example of that, like, smooth roundness and how it all flows together was every time they did the rondejam, or the leg sort of like circle out steps forward in the chorus, the way that they're doing that is reminding me of how you spread butter, like, with a knife. It's a very odd mental picture, but that's what kept popping up in my head. I guess it'd be more of like how you think of a cartoon doing it. There's sort of like this motion to it. That was sort of the feeling that it was giving, where it was sort of this like up and down feeling. So I thought that was really interesting. But in another meaning of the word smooth, it also has a sort of like gentlemanly vibe to it, which makes sense. Like the suits, they're sort of talking about like smooth criminal. It's a little flirty. And that matches their facials, which are a little bit flirty too, like Jimin with his like eyebrow raise, or Taehyung like to wink a lot in it, or Jungkook was just super flirty like the whole time. And I was literally at one point I was like, wow, Maknae Lion's really out here being like this. Why am I not surprised? Other than their flirtier facials, they also just had a lot of personality in this, and a lot of personality in their dancing too. And that's something that BTS does a lot, is they show their individuality in their dances, especially in a release like this, where the point of it is not to be like 100% perfectly in sync. And it's just little things like someone leaning a little bit further back into it, or like a head tilt, and that makes the choreography more fun. And this is sort of like fun and funky and just something that you can like dance along to and enjoy, and so it all goes very smoothly together. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Anna's turn.
Hello, so time for my comments. Where do I start? So the song is definitely like a summer bop release. Like that playful summer song, and like very catchy in the way where not like an anthem, but kind of like the summer anthems where just like you'll see everyone singing along to it all the time, like those sorts of things. Obviously it's like a more dance poppier song, extremely catchy. Although I do want to say, whereas the last upbeat dance release that they had was Dynamite last year, and that was very like retro, like disco. This time, I mentioned in the reaction, I think I said at one point, was like it feels a little retro. What I meant by that is like a lot of their synth usage feels very 80s. When you think of 80s music, like those very techno electronic synths that you think of, a lot of the synths in the song were that. So like I'm thinking just the beginning of the chorus, like the synths that you hear are that. But then also they have this one like kind of chimier sounding line on top, and if you watch this channel, you know how I feel about chimes. You can never go wrong with chimes. Even like the other little distortions that they'll have throughout the song are also very playful. And I keep going back to that word playful because there's like, along with the repetition of the song, it doesn't feel too repetitive because they'll have like the little ornaments added on top. One of them is like the rundown that Jungkook does at the end of that one line, or they'll have like little oohs, ahs happening which also add more personality though, like as a sort of ad-lib little thing. How they maintain the song vibe while changing the background a little bit also keeps it more interesting despite like the repetition in the melodies that they're singing. So just like the first verse versus the second verse, the first verse is like extremely minimal background. It's literally just like percussion, dun da da da. In the second verse there's like actual like more instrument layers with pitch to it. Plus you start hearing it in the first verse, like towards the end of it, but you definitely hear it in the second verse. There's a sort of like, I wouldn't call it vocal percussion. I can't imitate it, but it's like a sort of thing. Not that, but you know, like a little pop thing in your mouth. And then there's also like a sort of thing. It's very percussive, but I wouldn't describe it as what you think of like a cappella vocal percussion. I can't. If you listen for it, you know what I'm talking about. But I think that also adds like another layer of like playfulness to it, since it is more rhythmic and also like it's not a typical instrument that you would think of. I just feel like all I keep saying is that it's personality driven, because it is. Not even just like the song itself, but like from the music video shots, like Peyton was saying too, that you can see. We've known BTS for a while. We know about all of their personality driven songs. So this is like very on brand. I don't know what else to say.
It's just a really fun song.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's it. Like, it's a really fun song.
I always end my comments really awkwardly, sorry.
Alright, I'm just gonna go into the TLDR.
Cool.
Okay. So, TLDR for this video is BTS is back with a new release, Butter, and it was very smooth and also very playful and just a fun summer song, which is something that I think we can expect from BTS when they have releases around this time of year.
That being said, if you enjoyed this music video reaction, also are probably gonna get butter stuck in your head for the rest of summer, the summer bob that it is meant to be, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe,
Ding!
turn on your notification bell, and bye!